Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cyber Community Awards. And here is your host for this evening, Fred Macaulay.
Thank you very much, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the first ever Cyber Community Awards. Tonight we've got about 200 people watching from all over Scotland and beyond. If you're further afield, welcome. My name's Fred Macaulay and this is my front room. And most days I allow the First Minister of Scotland in here with the Chief Scientific Officer or the Chief Medical Officer. So I'll run through what's going to happen and then we'll take questions. We're trying to suppress the virus. Thanks very much. More from you later. We are recognising the innovators, the pioneers, the leaders of the Scottish cyber community who are all going above and beyond for the cyber community. This last year, you need hardly have me tell you this, has been like no other, but that didn't stop the businesses of Scotland in their quest for cyber security, and the work and collaboration has been like no other as they adapt to the challenges that we've faced. I'm of an age which has put me in cohort 7, so I haven't had my vaccine yet, only because they've still not recognised hypochondria as an underlying medical condition. Some of the people I know that are watching, they've had their vaccines, well done, especially if it's the Pfizer one. Forgive my pronunciation, but I reckon if they're putting the consonants in the word, we should have the good grace to pronounce them. So if you've had the Pfizer vaccination, well done. To try and get through the anti-vaxxers in Scotland, in the west of Scotland, they have been giving a 2-for-1 deal because Pfizer also make another drug called Viagra. So if there's any children watching, this is okay. It's a clean joke, but if you get a 2-for-1, you get a shot in the arm and then you get a shot in the swings. Good, the adults got that, excellent. I've got to say a special hello as well to anybody that is concerned about the microchips that might be going in the vaccine. These same people don't seem too bothered about the normal size chips that they shovel in their face most days. Before we start, a few thank yous, specifically to our sponsors for this evening, Ceric Systems, Smart Stems, Exercise in a Box, and SBRC. Thank you very much. Now, I know some of you have already been looking online, some of you have dressed up for the occasion, and that's great because it is an awards do, and as you can see, I've managed to get my tie on. It took me 4 goes to tie it. I'll be honest, it's the first time I've had a tie on in 11 months, and it's also the first time in 11 months that I've had a bra on. So let's see your best ensemble or whatever you've got on. No pajamas, no elasticated waist, because we're going to post pictures on Twitter, and the hashtag is #CCAwards21, and we'll give a shout out to the best dressed at the end of the night. Now, we've got a few people that would like to say a special hello to you, a number of them, in fact. And first out the traps, we welcome Jude McCorry, CEO of the Scottish Business Resilience Centre, one of our hosts for this evening, who will formally welcome you all to this event. Let's go over to Jude.
Hi, everybody. I'm here in a very quiet and very snowy office at SBRC, reflecting on what community means to me. I just want to thank all of you for attending tonight and also for your help in building the community of SBRC to where it is today. I'd like to particularly thank our trusted partner network, our amazing members, our clients, and also everybody that we've collaborated with. So like the amazing collaborations with Police Scotland and also Scottish Government, for everybody who attended the Exercise in a Box sessions and also all of our webinars during lockdown as well. I'd also like to thank the best community, or actually family, that is the team at SBRC, who have helped build this community to what it is and have worked tirelessly over the last few months to support everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing you all and the office being so much busier and louder. Scotland IS won't like that. With all of the team in here and also with everybody else who knows us. So thank you very much. Enjoy your night, stay safe, and see you on the other side.
Thanks very much indeed, Jude. And that was a pre-record. Jude has already posted a photograph of her dress and her slippers, which is already in for this evening, and currently sitting in joint second place for the best dressed of the evening. Next up, we have a video from Kieran Martin, who, again, it's a pre-record and that will become evident very shortly. Kieran is Professor of Practice in the Management of Public Organisations, ex-CEO of NCSC and board member of SBRC. Over to you, Kieran.
Hello, it's Kieran Martin here. Used to run the National Cybersecurity Centre, now a board member of the SBRC, and I just thought, might as well take advantage of being able to get out and shoot a video from somewhere else. So my pleasure to join you for these community awards, yes, later, and to celebrate some of the magnificent successes that we've had in Scotland over the past year. I want to pay tribute to the Scottish Government, to the SBRC, and to all the businesses and voluntary organisations who've really helped build a cyber community in Scotland. There's been some fantastic work promoting exercise in a box, some fantastic work building resilience across public emergency services and across businesses. And I think we've seen, given the events across the world, whether it's water plants in Florida, large-scale data heists in Europe, ransomware attacks on hospitals at a time of pandemic, that this resilience matters more. So, the horse, why the long face? Let's put a smile on our faces in 2021, and I look forward to the awards. Thank you.
I've got to tell you, I have got horse envy. Man, oh man. That was in fact a Shetland pony. Kieran is tiny, those of you that know him. I mean, I've got 3 Labradors. I'm going to upgrade to a horse. And I know we've got horse envy, but we've just got to live with it. Not everybody can have a horse when they're making a video. I'm now going to introduce Paul Atkinson from Par Equity. Don't know if he's got a horse or not. He's going to say a few words before we start the evening.
Hi, I'm Paul Atkinson, founding partner of Edinburgh-based venture capital firm Par Equity. We're in the business of investing in early-stage technology companies, and in particular ones that invest in and address security and data concerns. With COVID and lockdown, the rate of digitisation and use of AI and data has accelerated enormously. But this has also massively increased the threats from cyber attacks and misuse of data. So it's great to be involved in today's Cyber Community Awards alongside Jude and the brilliant team at SBRC. I've been working with Jude and the team at SBRC for the past year, delivering much needed help to thousands of Scottish businesses impacted by COVID. I've got to know the team really well, and I'm impressed by their ability to mobilise, make things happen, and above all, their laser focus on the resilience of Scotland's leading institutions and businesses. At this point, I'll let you know into a little secret, as long as you don't tell anybody, but it will hit the press next week anyway. I'm really delighted to be asked, and even more delighted to accept the role as the new chair of SBRC. I'm so much looking forward to supporting the SBRC board, Jude, and a brilliant team at such an important time in its development. Really excited by Scotland's cyber future and the creation of SBRC as an exemplar of what can be achieved by collaboration between government, education and the private sector companies that make up this sector. Scotland can lead the world in this area, and this is one of a number of areas where I really believe there is an opportunity for Scotland to showcase its expertise, ingenuity and delivery. There's never been a more exciting and challenging time for those of us who work to support and make Scotland a safer and better place to build businesses and communities for the benefit of all. That's why it's more important than ever that we all work together to achieve this. I'd like to finish by wishing success to all the entrants to these awards, and I'm excited to see who the winners are, but everyone is a winner in my mind as far as I'm concerned. Good luck and look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.
Thank you very much indeed, Paul, as well. And that's kind of cured my horse envy there. That was, in fact, a life-size model of the Trojan horse, the wooden horse of Troy. Paul is massive. So we're going to move on, and it's time now to get into the spirit of a proper awards night and to make and have a drink. Now, unfortunately, the budget didn't stretch to the SBRC sending you all a drink. So what they have very kindly done, and those of you watching should have received by now, an ingredients list. And we can't thank SBRC enough for their generosity in sending the ingredients list. Well done. You should have got that in front of you. Hopefully you've got it and you're ready to make a cocktail. And I hand you over to Stephen Aitken from Arbeki Gin, who will take us through how to make the cocktail.
Hi there, my name's Stevie from Arbeki Distillery. Thank you for letting us show you how to make a little drink for your award tonight. Going to make a little riff on a Paloma using our Beaky Nadar gin, which is the world's first pea-based spirit, so it's actually climate positive. The botanicals we have in the gin are peas for the base, and then we have kaffir lime, lemongrass and juniper. So it's really nice, earthy, a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy. So it works really well in this drink. So Paloma is typically a tequila-based drink with tequila, grapefruit and soda. And we do a little bit of a riff on it, where we've got our Nadar gin, got some pink grapefruit juice, a little bit of honey, some lime, and topped up with soda. So to make this drink, it's really, really easy. So we start off with 50ml of your gin. Just all build in the glass, so straight into the glass there with that. And then we're going to do a spoonful of honey. So if you want to get runny honey or set honey, whatever works best for you. Wee spoonful of that in there. Just give that a quick stir. Little squeeze of lime juice. So about 20ml or, sorry, about 15ml or just under half a lemon squeezed. Chuck in our ice. I really can't wait to get to a real bar with real equipment again. Give that a little stir just to get the honey on dissolved. And then we're going to do 50ml of pink grapefruit juice. So just a carton of supermarket grapefruit's fine, or if you want to squeeze it yourself, then it's totally up to yourself. Again, give that another little stir. We drop more ice. We're just going to add in a wee bit of salt as well. What that does basically is just amplifies all the flavours that are in there. So if you put salt in any drink, it's going to bring out all the sweetness. So it'll bring out the sweetness from that honey and the sharpness of the grapefruit as well as kind of amplifying the gin. And again, stir that around. Top it up with a wee bit of soda water. And then finish it off with a big wedge of grapefruit, and totally optional, but I quite like it. Just a little bit of pink pepper on top. Whole peppercorns if you want, or if you want to crack it on top, then that's totally fine as well. Thank you very much, and hope you enjoy the awards, and cheers. Thank you.
And cheers to you as well. Stephen, thank you very much for that. That was pretty complicated there. Gin, honey, and then half a lemon of lime juice. I don't know how you do that, but we'll give it a go when I get home. And the salt. And for those of you in Tier 4, that was a glass. They're busy necking it straight out the bottle. So, any budding mixologists, take a photo of your gin, send that in as well. And remember, if you've got any photos of you in your fancy dress, black tie or whatever you've got on, and let's face it, it's a great excuse for getting out of whatever we're just wearing every day, gym jams or whatever. Hashtag CC Awards 21. Can we have a look at some of the tweets already? Let's see what's coming up. Who have we got? Looking forward to a cocktail or two. Congratulations to all the finalists. Go Fred. Thanks very much. Eamon, that's Eamon Keane. Looking good, Fred. And thumbs up to Stephen Scott. Thank you, Stephen. Gone for the long tie, same as Freddie. Oh my, a bow tie and a tartan jacket. Well done, John. John Gallagher, letting your hair down, John. Who have we got next? Robbie Ross. Almost time for the CEC Awards. I may be at home, but I don't get invited to many award ceremonies, so figured it was worth making an effort. Good on you. I mean, these are the inaugural event awards, so let's hope that we're live next year. Okay, keep sending them in. It's great to see you, and I know that a lot of you are enjoying it already. And we've just got a couple of more speeches that we want to hear from people before we crack on with the awards. Because as I said earlier, it is about recognising all the work from all the different sectors and partners that go into making Scotland the front runner in cyber security. And we've brought together a few of the key players tonight to share their views. Let's have a look.
It's been 5 years since Scotland published its first cyber resilience strategy. And much has been achieved since then. We've seen learning and skills initiatives through Skills Development Scotland, Education Scotland, Young Scot, Police Scotland, Civil Digits, Cyber First, and the Cyber Christmas lectures, of course. Cyber is part of our educational curriculum and our national vocational qualifications. Over 1,000 charities educated in cyber basics, 250 of whom are now Cyber Essentials accredited. Public bodies taking cybersecurity seriously and paying attention to incident management and supply chain issues. the Scottish Business Resilience Centre and Scotland IS playing a key part in securing the private sector. Of course, much more to do. COVID-19 changed our lives, and suddenly many of us were working from home. And we saw organised crime take advantage of those changes. But one thing that impressed me most was seeing the Scottish cyber community come together to help fight cybercrime and protect each other. And Cyber Scotland Week brings a refresh of our Scottish cyber strategy and an emphasis on what we as a community can do together. So thank you all for being part of that community.
At Abertay University, we've recently been recognised by the National Cybersecurity Centre as an academic centre of excellence in cybersecurity education with a Gold Award, which recognises not only the excellent quality of our cybersecurity courses, but also some of the outreach work that we've been doing recently. For example, we've been working with some external partners to deliver technical cybersecurity skills training to military leavers. And we're also working to deliver some CPD to secondary school teachers across Scotland who are delivering the National Progression Award in Cybersecurity Education. So to complement the Academic Centre of Excellence, we're also just about to commence work on the Cyber Quarter, which is a new £18 million research and development project that will bring together students, academics and organisations to work on some of the global cybersecurity challenges. So as you can see, Scotland is really punching above its weight in the cybersecurity domain, and it's really important that we've got events like this, not only to recognise the fantastic talent that we've got in Scotland, but also to help try and encourage more people to get involved.
Hi, I'm delighted to be sporting the Cyber Community Awards in what has been a year like no other. This is a really exciting time to be involved in cyber safety, as so many people have had to move into the digital space as a result of the global pandemic. My colleagues within Police Scotland, and in particular the Cybercrime Harm Prevention team, have had to respond to new demands and increased criminal activity in the online environment, and it has only been through working with partners that we've been able to mitigate some of these threats. I'm immensely proud of our collaborative approaches and all that we have achieved together. Events such as the Cyber Community Awards are really important as it allows us to shine a light on the work that is ongoing and showcases the talent we have within the cyber community. Every organisation within the cyberspace will have their own objectives, but none of us can afford to work in silos. It is only through our shared vision that we will be able to accomplish our collective goals. The objective must be to ensure that Scotland is a safe place to live, learn and work, and the partnerships we create are fundamental to that success. Thank you.
So I remember being seconded into the Scottish Government from policing back in 2012 with the task of developing a strategic position on cybersecurity. And my thoughts back then were simple: where do I start? And when I look across the last 10 years, I can see how far we've come. We've created a cyber resilience policy team within government, a strategy, a bunch of action plans and governance structures at a national level. But what makes our work in government different from other policy areas is actually from day one we understood that this is all about collaboration. It's about building relationships and building a community from the disparate parts of the cyber jigsaw puzzle. We are indeed the sum of all our parts, a growing cyber community, and we can do so much more when working together. It was M. Russell Ballard that said, "Great things are brought about and burdens lightened through the efforts of many hands anxiously engaged in a good cause." Well, cyber resilience is a good cause, so let's continue to grow our community from strength to strength.
Hi there, I'm delighted to be sharing this piece at the first Cyber Community Awards this evening. As a representative of the third sector, I'm keenly aware of the value of community. Our sector wouldn't exist without the tireless work from hundreds and thousands of individuals that work in the community for their communities. The pandemic has impacted the third sector in many ways. Almost overnight, organisations who had resisted moving to digital platforms had to embrace this sort of technology. And they did. And with the adoption of digital technologies has become an increased awareness of the need for cybersecurity and cyber resilience. The first few Zoom bombings concentrated the mind, and since then it's in a very easy sell to talk about cybersecurity. Enough of the worky stuff. Fantastic job for Jude and her team putting on this event tonight. I'm sure it'll be an absolutely wonderful event. I look forward to celebrating cyber community heroes and having a great evening with you all.
Thank you very much indeed, Alison, and to Keith, Mark, Natalie and David as well. We saw in one of the tweets that somebody doesn't get to a lot of award ceremonies, and you're maybe thinking, what's the difference between a live award ceremony and the kind of thing we're doing tonight? And predominantly, you see an awful lot more nostrils at an event like this. Let's spend a bit of time now looking back over the last year. It sounds a wee bit scary, that thought, but bear with us in this one. We're going to delve into the archive of cyber activity over the last year and celebrate all that has been achieved. And it's quite remarkable, really, given the year that it's been. Each and every one of you should be immensely proud. Let's have a look. Joking aside, I really do get a feeling that it is a community, and thank you very much for having me along for the award ceremony this evening. And so to the awards. Applications this year surpassed the expectations of the judges in the terms of both quality and quantity. The judges had an extremely difficult day scoring all your applications. Now, normally at a live event at this stage, I might ask all of the nominees or finalists to stand up and take a bow. We can't do that tonight, but we can highlight them up here on the big screen, and we can see there you are. Everybody's dressed up to various different degrees, and I'll come over and have a word with some of the finalists if you get to the stage of actually winning. Everybody's smiling. We're getting some waves as well. Different types of headphones. Somebody's got the full cans on. They're listening to Perseverance on Mars. That's excellent. I would be doing the same myself if I was at home. So we'll just have a quick word with you. Oh, look at that. A nice wee heart. That's the stuff. That's what we want to see. So that's what those are the people that are in the frame for winning tonight. So good luck to all of you. And as we heard one of the keynote speakers say, you're all winners, okay? And in some people's eyes, you are indeed. So good luck to all of you. We've got 3 prestigious awards to give out this evening. I'll announce all the finalists, then we'll make a special commendation in each award, and then I'll announce the winner of the category. And as I said, I'll wander over there, congratulate them, and maybe they'll say a few words of thanks. So first up, we have the Student Community Champion. It's sponsored by CEREC Systems. CEREC, an award-winning agile technology consultancy and provider specialising in cybersecurity and business technology transformation. CEREC are well placed to support organisations of every description. And before we announce the finalists, let's hear from Stuart MacDonald from CEREC.
Hi, it's CEREC. We are delighted to be supporting the Cyber Community Awards and cannot wait to see the next generation of talent coming through. We're an industry that needs more and more skilled young people coming in all the time, and seeing people come from different backgrounds and what they bring to the party and what they bring to a more vibrant community is great to see. So we'll be keeping an eye and hope to see who wins. Cheers.
Thanks very much indeed, Stuart. And the finalists are Alan Goodwill, Kyle Williamson, Lewis Binney, Rory Edwards, and Tia Cotton. So well done to you all for being finalists, and the Special Commendation Award goes to Rory Edwards. Let's give him a round of applause. Well done, Rory. And now it's my pleasure to announce the first winner of the night, and the winner of the Student Community Champion 2021 is Alan Goodwill. Alan, not just the first winner of the night, but the first winner ever in the Cyber Community Awards. Many congratulations. How are you feeling this evening?
Slightly surprised, to be honest.
Well, it's the judges were unanimous in their decision. Can I ask where you're studying?
Abertay.
Nice one. And where are you from originally yourself?
Inverness.
Inverness, oh nice, very good. I studied in Dundee myself many, many years ago, and it's a fine place, and I know that all students are kind of suffering from not actually getting the feel of university or campus, wherever they are, and I wish you all the best for the future. So many congratulations. Our first winner of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, Alan Goodwill. Well done to Alan, our first winner of the evening. Our second award is the Outstanding Cyber Community Event, and it's sponsored by Exercise in a Box. Exercise in a Box, an SBRC project. And here we have Declan Doyle from SBRC to tell us a wee bit more before we announce the finalists in this category.
Hi everyone, Declan here from SBRC. I'm here to shout out some of the amazing work we're doing at SBRC, in particular around Exercise in a Box. For those unaware, Exercise in a Box is an interactive discussion-based exercise developed by the National Cyber Security Centre. It is about bringing your organisation together to talk cybersecurity, not just the geeks like myself, but everyone, regardless of department or background. You'll talk about cyber and you'll identify any areas you need to improve. At the very least, you'll leave the session all on the same page and you'll have a bit of a laugh whilst doing so. We are running Exercise in a Box sessions every week, and all we need from you is just over an hour of your time. You'll be accompanied by a member of our ethical hacking team who will be there to answer any questions you may have. More information is on the SBRC website, and a list of the upcoming sessions is on our Eventbrite. I hope to see you there. Exercise in the Box is all about bringing people together to talk cyber, just like what we're doing here tonight at the Cyber Community Awards. It's so good to see Scotland celebrate its cyber talent. Good luck to the finalists, and I hope everyone has a great night.
Thank you very much indeed, Declan. I hope the gins are going down well, everybody. And here are the 4 finalists. Cyber in School Week, PwC. GCU Cyber Clinic, Glasgow Central Station, that's Glasgow Caledonian University. Getting It Right, Keeping Your Child Safe, Perth and Kinross Council and Education Services. And What on Earth is Cyber Security from Converged Communications. Congratulations again to all the finalists in this category, and the Special Commendation Award is awarded to GCU Cyber Clinic, Glasgow Central Station. Well done to them. Give them a round of applause. And the winner of the Cyber Community event is Getting It Right, Keeping Your Child Safe. Huge congratulations to them. Congratulations. This, I think, is Katrina Scobie, am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Congratulations, Katrina. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. And this is a Perth and Kinross initiative, yeah?
It is, yes. It's Education and Children's Services within Perth and Kinross.
Very good. I would imagine that, it's a big area. I'm a Perthshire boy myself, brought up and educated in 4 different schools around Perthshire. Where are you based yourself?
I'm based in Perth. I work centrally for education. So I'm based in the High Street in Perth, when we're in the High Street.
Right. And can you tell us a wee bit about the initiative?
Yes, it's an event I've run for probably 10 years now. This year will be the 10th year that we've done this. And the idea behind it was really to provide opportunities for parents, practitioners, anybody really who was involved with children and young people to come together in a non-threatening environment to learn about how to keep themselves safer and how to keep their children safer.
Great stuff. Katrina, the next time I'm up in Perth and I'm in the High Street, I'll pop in. I want to see the award itself. I don't know where you'll position it, but we'll surely get a cup of tea together at some point, will we?
I'm sure, yes.
There you are. Katrina Scobie, ladies and gentlemen, and well done again to that improving life. So, we're on to the 3rd award, and it is the Cyber Community Hero, sponsored by Smart STEMs. Smart STEMs provides equal access to inspire and realise the full potential of future generations, facilitate cost-effective collaboration within the industry and education to develop the next generation of talent. We're going to hear now from Smart STEMs, Emma Borium.
Smart STEMs are delighted to sponsor this year's Best Cyber Student Award. Highlighting young talent within Scotland and promoting collaborative working is what we're about. Working with industry to showcase the pipeline of talent locally is at the heart of what we do. Best of luck to all the nominees.
Best of luck indeed, Emma. Thank you very much for that. And the finalists are Annabelle Turner, Colin McLean, Gordon Gray, Robbie Ross, and Robert Smith. The special commendation for this award goes to Colin McLean. Colin is from Abertay University as well, and the winner of the Cyber Community Hero is Annabelle Turner. Hi, Annabelle.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Listen, I've got to say, of all the backdrops I've been seeing during this period of lockdown, that's got to be one of the best. Well done for that alone.
Thank you.
Has it been up since Christmas?
Yeah.
That's great. Listen, I've been starved of audiences and stand-up for 11 months. First gig I get, you're coming along to it. I love that giggle. Tell us a wee bit about yourself, Annabelle.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe this.
I was going to say, tell us what you do within the cyber community.
So I run CyberSafe Scotland. It's a social enterprise, and we're trying to protect all of the children in Scotland from online harms.
Very good. And do you think we're making progress in that respect?
I think so, yeah. But I think that there's so much more that we can do together. And it's amazing that tonight's been all about community and partnerships. And I'm really excited to see where that's going to go this year.
Well, I'm sure you're going to be at the forefront of it all. 3 awards. Oh, you froze for a wee minute there. I don't know if it was you personally or whether it was the screen, but regardless, it was a lovely photo. So I'll see you at the first gig that I've got then, but many congratulations. Our 3rd award winner of the evening. Let's get it again. So that concludes the awards presentation, but there's more to go on this evening because we're not done yet. When the judges got together, they decided that tonight is a perfect opportunity to acknowledge and thank a number of people who go above and beyond every single day. So we're shining a light on some people, and I'll read out their names. And I know we're all remote, but let's acknowledge the work that they've done and why the light is being shone on them. They are Jana Vidi from IFB, Robbie Ross from Converged Communications, Alison Stone from Scottish Council for Voluntary Organisations. From Police Scotland, we've got Sergeant Beverly Bowles, and also from Police Scotland, Michael McCullough. Give them a round of applause. Come on, even though you're sitting in your front room there. And a special congratulations to Michael, who recently, I'm led to believe, was given Police Officer of the Year. So been a good year for Michael. Well done. Huge congratulations to you all. And the work that you do every day has not gone unnoticed. The cyber community that has been built and the cyber security of Scottish business would not be what it is today without your contribution. So from me, Fred Macaulay, well done. And we are approaching the final part of this evening, and the SBRC would like to take this opportunity to present someone with a special recognition award. From SBRC, we have Kirsty Steele to tell us more. Kirsty.
Thanks, Fred. Good evening, everybody. My name is Kirsty Steele. I'm the Cyber Resilience Community Lead at the Scottish Business Resilience Centre. Now, I have the honour in presenting the Scottish Business Resilience Centre Special Recognition Award. This is a special award that highlights someone who has gone above and beyond to ensure that their community is protected from cyber threats. It gives me great pleasure to announce tonight we are recognising Gordon MacDonald, former police constable with the Cybercrime Harm Prevention Team at Police Scotland. Over the past 3 years, and in particular the last year, Gordon has sought to ensure that he is keeping people safe online, including the public, private and third sector. He set up extensive networks that cover the whole of Scotland, and the difference he has made is tangible. Gordon wrote cyber alert notices that were shared with the Police Scotland Web Ambassadors Network, reaching hundreds of businesses and people across the country. This advice and support is crucial, helping organisations know what steps to take and how they can get help. He is engaged with a variety of groups over his time, from large organisations to charities to community groups. For example, he delivered a presentation at a parents' evening at Stornoway Primary School. Gordon spoke about the most commonly encountered dangers for our children and young people. He made sure that both parents and children were pointed towards trusted sources on online safety, including GetSafe Online and ChildNet. This event was well attended, and it was the first of its kind for parents in this community. I've worked with Gordon over the last year to create the Cyber Scotland Bulletin, sharing advice and guidance. Gordon is friendly, knowledgeable and helpful, and I can tell that he is committed to keeping people safe and secure online. Now, this is merely a flavour of some of the work that Gordon has undertaken over the year, but he has gone above and beyond to ensure that he delivered even more than what was expected of him in his role, and we wish him all the very best in his retirement. Inspector Mark Gallagher, his colleague, sums up why Gordon deserves this award. Gordon's endeavours are made all the more remarkable given that he delivered positive results time and again whilst caring for loved ones facing challenging circumstances in respect of their health. This is a testament not only to his work ethic, but speaks volumes about the kind of individual we know him to be. So, many congratulations to Gordon MacDonald, the winner of the Scottish Business Resilience Centre Special Recognition Award. I caught up with Gordy last week to tell him the good news. Here's what he had to say.
So you think, I've been asking you like lots of questions here to interview you for the community awards, and that's what you think I'm here to do today. But in fact, I actually have some brilliant news to tell you. You have been nominated for a Cyber Community Award, and I actually have the honour in presenting you today with the Scottish Business Resilience Centre's Special Recognition Award.
What?
So, this is a special award that highlights someone who has gone above and beyond to ensure that their community is protected from cyber threats. So I want to say many congratulations to you, Gordon MacDonald, the winner of the SBRC's Special Recognition Award. Bit shocked.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That I'm absolutely, I am blown away. I honestly am. We go to work. We go to work to do a job and to make people's lives a lot safer. And throughout my 30 years in the police, regardless of what I was doing, whether it was on the streets, dealing with beggars, whether it was in community safety, dealing with elderly people whose houses have been broken into, whether it was in the special branch, dealing with organised crime and counter-terrorism. In my diving role, finding that closure for the relatives of people who have gone missing, all the way through to, my last 3 years in cyber. My focus has been on looking after people and, keeping our community safe and doing the job as best as I could with the support of Grampian Police and subsequently Police Scotland. But as I was saying, you're effective in your job, but the people around you make you more effective, and the people around you give you that drive. And thank you to Inspector Mark Gallagher for his words, because the team close to me know my situation. But again, it's one of these things that life throws at us, and we try to do the best that we can. So certainly when my wife hears this news, it's going to give her a massive boost. And I would just like to thank everybody that I've been working with for making this happen, because as I was saying, it's not just me, it's the team around me as well, and a team of great people. And if there's one thing I can leave you with, I was once told the story that knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. The wisdom is not putting the tomato into a fruit salad. So it's just having wee quirky things like that. And when it comes down to the Scottish Government, cyber bulletin meetings that we were having, I will always have this image. We were having a chat one day about pet scams and the inflated prices of kittens online and puppies online. And Keith McDavid digressed a wee bit, as he's prone to do. And he was telling us a story about his dog, and his dog was going ballistic, looking out the window. And we're saying, what was wrong with the dog? And he says, well, there's a three-legged cat walking through the garden. And he says, I think that three-legged cat was winding up my dog, because the cat was free to roam, even though it had 3 legs, and my dog couldn't get out of the house. So quite often I fall back on that. And just one of these wee gem moments that we had when we were gathering together and having a chinwag before we got down to business. But no, I'm thoroughly delighted and so grateful for everybody's support, and the nominations just and the award is just fantastic. I'm so proud. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, Gordy. Great to hear from you, and our best wishes to Katrina as well, the good lady, and thanks to Kirsty for doing that presentation. We've still got the best dressed to give out, and we're delighted to say that we're still getting a good few sent through. Remember, hashtag CC Awards. But before we get to that, to close the evening off from our guest speakers, I'm going to hand over to Deputy Chief Constable Malcolm Graham from Police Scotland.
Good evening, I'm Malcolm Graham, Deputy Chief Constable for Crime and Operational Support for Police Scotland, and I'm delighted to be supporting the Scottish Cybercrime Awards again this year. And what a year it's been with the COVID pandemic, the challenges that has presented to us all personally and professionally in the way that we've worked, but in the way that we've seen the threats from cybercrime grow and develop. And tonight showcases the fantastic work that everybody's done, working together, collaborating to tackle those threats. The level of ambition, the achievement, the innovation is absolutely excellent to see. So my congratulations to all of the nominees and winners. I'm absolutely delighted to see that we're still able to recognise everybody's success. And I'd particularly like to make a mention for Gordon MacDonald from Police Scotland after many years of service, and his Special Recognition Award for preventing cybercrime. And also Michael McCulloch, who picked up the Spotlight Award for his services in collaborating and assisting in organisations recovering from attack. And Michael's just picked up a Police Scotland award that's well deserved as well. So thank you to everyone for all your work. I hope you have a great evening tonight through these virtual awards, and I look forward to working with you all during the course of the year ahead.
Thank you very much to DCC Graham for those words. And if it was up to me, I'd be giving him the Best Dressed award for the evening. Not that I've got any cases pending, but I'm going to be appearing as a witness in a sheriff court sometime later in the year. So I know who I'm sticking in with. Let's see if we can call up some of the photos, can we? Let's have a wee look, see what Freddie likes there. Oh, for goodness sake, Jay Ayanugu. Well, that is classic pandemic dress, isn't it? Party up top, loungewear down below. Those are some cracking shorts. Eamon Keane, looking forward to a cocktail or two. Go Fred, thank you very much, Eamon. So there you are, you've got Eamon in the bow tie there. There's Gordy, and that must be Katrina. Well done, and congratulations again. I do like the photo down the bottom there with the Jimmy hat and the oh man, they'll be coming out of the wardrobe, getting ready for the European Championships later in the year. Isn't it good that we've got something to look forward to? Scotland in the finals of a championship again. That's such good news, isn't it? 2 games at Hampden and 1 game at Wembley, and it's good that we're going to Wembley because it means we can get another set of goalposts. The old ones are broken. Who's this here? It's Robbie Ross, one of our nominees for the evening. Nice one, Robbie, and a good backdrop. What else have we got? This is how you rock the Scottish Cyber Awards. There's some fancy slippers, no bow ties. Yes to Fred. Thank you very much to Mark Riddell or Mark Riddell for that. Next up, oh, it's me. So there you are. That's some of the people. I'd still be tempted to give an award for the Venetian blinds, the Annabelles. They were spectacular. But there can be only one winner. Can we call it up? Here he is, the winner of the best dressed of the evening. It's Mo, Captain Radigan. Look at that. Channeling my inner Nard dog. Oh, there's somebody who is an American Office fan. Quite right. Andy from the American Office, one of the great characters in that brilliant series. But well done. There's no prize, but you are the winner of the best dressed for this evening. So, we come almost to the end of the event. All that is left for me to say is, on behalf of everyone, congratulations again to the finalists. Well done, really well done to all the winners, and to those of you that got a special mention, the Shining Light people, and the Special Recognition Award to Gordy again. Thank you to everybody for joining us from home. Massive thanks to all the sponsors, CEREC Systems, Smart Stems, Exercise in a Box, and SBRC. And on behalf of Jude McCorry and myself, a special thanks to Claire Melville for pulling this together and for making all the other SBRC events happen. To the guys here in my front room from Cameron's, nice of you to keep socially distanced. And if you now like to leave by the side door, that's great. And can I finish by saying, I hope you've enjoyed this evening, and fingers crossed we'll do this again next year live. From me, Fred McCauley, thanks very much for being with us, and all the best for the year ahead.